is over there. It's on the roof, close enough for you to grab. Super easy. All the ones in this area are easy. In the next area, we're going to go down to the financial district, so the bottom left area of the map.
Lego. So
And we're going to go right over here. You can see it's going to be in the sky over here, but we're actually going to be starting over here on the tallest building that we can find, because that little pink thing that you see in the distance in this area are easy. In the next area, we're going to go down to the financial district, so the bottom left area of the map, and we're going to go right over here. You can see it's going to be in the sky over here, but we're actually going to be starting over here on the tallest building that we can find, because that little pink thing that you see in the distance is where it is, and you just have to fly through that. You don't have to press any buttons. You just got to fly through that little pink circle. So you're going to use your kind of like wingsuit wings, and you're just going to fly close enough and get through this just so that it can actually like loot it and like pick it up. And of course, you'll be getting 150 XP for all of these, as well as 100 tech points. The next location in the financial district is right over here. As I slowly zoom in, you'll find it on a building right over here. So for me, it was on the side of the building over here next to like the all the stairs and the escape ladders, I guess you call them. I don't know. We don't have this in my country. Anyway, just climb up the wall or crawl up the wall, just get close enough, and then just press the triangle thing so that you can go ahead and loot it. Right. The next one is going to be in Chinatown. We're going to do the ones in Chinatown now. So right over here, you'll see the location. We want to go to is here, but we're actually going to start over here on a building because this one's actually in the sky. So we're going to start from this building. This is like the highest building. You'll see the pink thing like floating or like in the sky over here really easily. Just find a tall building that you can just jump off and like fly into this pink thing the easiest way possible. The next one is going to be right over here. This one you don't have to fly for. So at this exact location, make your way down to here on this building. Once you make your way to this building here, you'll see the big kind of like pulsing circle thing from the spider. Just go near it and just go pick it up. Super simple, really easy one. The last one in Chinatown is going to be right over here on the western middle edge of the area as it kind of borders the financial district. So right over here, make your way to this location. You'll see there's like artwork on the wall there, and you're just gonna pick the spider up off of that artwork on the wall. Now we're moving up.
Spider Armor MK2. We'll have that one here.
Of that artwork on the wall. Now we're moving over to Hell's Kitchen, and we're going to start out at the very bottom end. So right over here in Hell's Kitchen, the bottom end on like the border You'll find it at this building. The spider's basically on the wall, walking around like this. Really easy one to find once you see where it is on the map. The next location is going to be further up to the west. So look where I am on the map right here. So you're going to make your way down to this area. You'll find it on this big kind of like smoke tower. So on this like factory. So you're going to basically run up this kind of column just like this. When you want to run, you hold R2. When you let go R2, you actually can crawl. That's a nice way to slow down and stop and pick it up. The next one, the Hell's Kitchen area, is going to be right over here toward.
I don't think I have a rhino. Right here.
Dare I say it? Kind of cute.
Towards like the middle side to near the right. So we're actually going to have to get some height for this one. So I'm going to jump from there and I'm going to make my way this way. You can see there it is right over there. It is quite far. We will make it though. You just have to make sure with your wingsuit you don't point it downwards. You rather point it like upwards, or like do a little bit of down so that you can go up and get like the range like that. Once you're close enough, it like moves automatically. It's great. The last one in Hell's Kitchen is at the kitchen area. Is going to be this big kind of like smoke tower. So on this like factory. So you're going to basically run up this kind of column just like this. When you want to run, you hold R2. When you let go R2, you actually can crawl. That's a nice way to slow down and stop and pick it up. The next one in the Hell's Kitchen area is going to be right over here towards like the middle side to near the right. So we're actually going to have to get some height for this one. So I'm going to jump from there and I'm going to make my way this way. You can see there it is right over there. It is quite far. We will need to go. You just have to make sure with your wingsuit you don't point it downwards. You rather point it like upwards, or like do a little bit of down so that you can go.
Hey, little buddy.
Go up and get like the range like that. Once you're close enough, it like moves automatically. It's great. The last one in Hell's Kitchen is at the top right hand side of the area. So right over here on this big building. So you'll see there's a big floor on this building. You'll find it on one of the ends. I found it on like the southeastern end of the building over here, just on the wall. I just had to crawl, press the triangle button, and loot it like that. It was super easy. Moving on to the next area, we're going to Midtown. So Midtown on the southern end in the middle, right over here on the map, as you can see. Just zoom in on your map to check. This one's also on a building on the side over here, so just figure out a way to get it however you want. I'm climbing, crawling, anyway. And the next one is going to be right towards the middle, but more like south of the middle. It's going to be on the very, very tall building over here. So you're going to climb up the building until you see like the big pulsing circle, and then just go ahead and pick up the spider like that. The last one in Midtown. Is at the top right, but not in the corner. It's got a little bit of like space or padding over there. You'll find it over here. As you zoom in, you'll see this building over here. You'll see this building has like this weird curved slope around it, so I'm just gonna go around it like over here, because the spider is in this like weird blue section, at least for me right now. So yeah, it does move around, but I don't think it moves that much. Just don't pick it up like that. On to the next area, the upper west side. You'll see it's over here, this little location. We're going to start at the bottom right for the first one on this building right here. Super easy. At the top of the building, you'll find the spider just walking around. The next spider pot is going to be at the bottom left of the upper west side area. So right over here, this location, as I slowly zoom in again to give you an idea. This one's also kind of really simple to find. You just got to climb on the side of the wall to just like pick this one up like that. The final one in the upper west side is going to be at the northern section. So right over here, you'll see this kind of like open courtyard area. It's going to be on this building over here. Once you get here, you'll see it's in the middle there. It glows pink. You can't really miss it. Of course, it makes that big orb like thing. It makes it really big from even when you're far away. You can't miss it. The next one is going to be in the Central Park area. At this location, it's going to be on the road. There is a road over here, but it's not like depicted on the map. So you'll see the road. There's a bridge at this location, and you'll find the spider is like under the bridge, like that. The next one is going to be in the Central Park, roughly in the middle, a little bit to the south. It will be on some rocks. As you can see here on the map, there's some like rocks over there. You're going to go on these rocks over here, and as you climb the rocks, you'll find the spider just walking on top of them. Can't miss it. It's super easy to find. The next one is going to be in the upper east side of the map. So this is the area over here. We're going to start right with this one here. As you can see, up a building, halfway up the building, you'll see the spider is walking over here on like the area where you can walk by the pool. The next one is going to be located right over here. So make your way to this location, as you can see on screen. And then when you get here, this is on the road. So the building's here on the roadside, and you're just going to have to run up the building and go let go R2 just so that you can go for a triangle so you can crawl and just do that.
Hey Australia, we have an announcement to make. iiNet's ultra broadband is just $54.99 a month for the first 12 months. Now that's something worth making some noise about. So switch to iiNet ultra broadband today.
The last one in the upper east side is going to be at the top right hand side of this little area. So make your way here to this location. It's on one of the buildings over here. You'll find it actually on the billboard specifically. So just look for the big orb that is like making the big pink orb and go to that location and pick it up. Moving on to Harlem, which is the final location on the left hand side of the map over here. We're going to start with this one at this spot. You'll find it here between these like big buildings, like really tall buildings. It's going to be on the one side like this, just walking around like that. The next spider bot is going to be located right over here. So as I zoom in, make your way to this location right here in this open area. You'll actually find it on the building with the artwork that looks like this. You'll see it's actually on the eastern side, I think. Just run up the artwork and go ahead and pick up the spider just like that. Super easy to find. The next one or final one in Harlem is going to be located at the bottom left hand side of the map. So and go to that location and pick it up. Moving on to Harlem, which is the final location on the left hand side of the map over here. We're going to start with this one at this spot. You'll find it here between these like big buildings, like really tall buildings. It's going to be on the one side like this, just walking around like that. The next spider bot is going to be located right over here. So as I zoom in, make your way to this location right here in this open area. You'll actually find it on the building with the artwork that looks like this. You'll see it's actually on the eastern side, I think. Just run up the artwork and go ahead and pick up the spider just like that. Super easy to find. The next one Our final one in Harlem is going to be located at the bottom left-hand side of the map. So right over here, it's going to be in that like one building that you see that I'm near. So this building over here, you can't miss it. It's like the only building here, and the spider sticks out really, really well. So you really can't miss it. Okay, moving on to Astoria, we're going to start with this like middle portion over here. So on this little section right where I am right now on this building, you can see here in the middle, this building will have a spider walking on it like that. It's kind of like halfway up. It's like on the roof, but like there. The next one in Astoria is going to be on the right-hand side over here, like kind of like on the new big piece of land right at this location here. You can see as I zoom in, make your way here. It is going to be on the rooftop of this building here, and you will find it on this like thing here, similar to like how you found the previous one. It's like on the roof, but like on a wall, just like this. Okay, so the next location for Astoria is going to be south of that. So right over here, you're actually going to stop just before you get there. This one is floating in this area, but we're actually going to go to this location over here, and we're going to jump across and fly there. This is because there is like one of these wind vanes over here, so use your wings, boom, get some height, and then just fly into this one directly like that, nice and easy, and you just pick it up. That's how I do it. So yeah. The last one in Astoria is located right over here, so make your way to the spot on the map. As you can see where I'm zooming in right now. So at this building, you're just going to look at this really tall section of it where it goes like this, and you're just going to run up here, scroll, press the triangle key to pick up the spider, and just bounce. There we go. Moving on to downtown Queens, we're going to start with the first Spider-Bot location. Right over here at the top right, it's going to be one of these houses. So right where I am right now, you'll find it sticking out really like easily. It's kind of, you know, pink on white, stands out really nicely. The next one is going to be on all the way to the top left-hand side of downtown Queens. So right over here, this one's the easiest one of all. It's literally crawling in like a park. Just pick it up. Super easy, can't miss it. The next one and final one in downtown Queens is going to be towards the south, just before the bridge, but on the left-hand side as you view it from the map. So right over here, it's going to be on the side of the building here. You'll see like the highways going through there. Just pick up the spider, and yeah, that's it. Moving on to the little.
Color palette. Why didn't I ever think of this?
Odessa region. So we're going to start out with the top right-hand side. There is one right over here at this location. Make your way here to those two big like pillar things. It's going to be on the pillar on the right, at least when you're looking at it like towards the north. So just go ahead and pick that one up off the pillar like that. The next one's going to be a little bit to the south.
In another life, I totally would have rocked this look.
But sticking on the eastern border of the location of this like little area. So right over here in the middle, you're gonna find it like from the tree side looking up at this building. You'll see there's some construction work over here. Jump on this thing and you'll pick up the spider right off of the like the scaffolding over there. The final one in this area for Little Odessa is going to be south, but sticking on the eastern. Make your way here to those two big like pillar things. It's going to be on the pillar on the right, at least when you're looking at it like towards the north. So just go ahead and pick that one up off the pillar like that. The next one's going to be a little bit to the south, but sticking on the eastern border of the location of this like little area. So right over here in the middle, you're going to find it like from the tree side looking up at this building. You'll see there's some construction work over here. Jump on this thing and you'll pick up the spider right off of the like the scaffold.
Hey, little buddy.
Building over there. The final one in this area for Little Odessa is going to be all the way to the left side. It's going to be by the water. It's actually going to be on there's a big building right over here. So make your way to the top of this building. Inside the pool, you'll find the spider on the shade netching thing that's covering all those people. And then we're going to move into
I may have just found the world's smallest thief.
moving on to the like towards the north. So just go ahead and those people. And then we're going to move into Williamsburg. This Williamsburg area is going to have a spider right over here at this location. I'm going to slowly zoom in just to give you an indication of where to find it. Find the big orb. There it is for me. You can see on the side of this building. We're just going to go ahead and climb up here, crawl, and loot that one. The next one in Williamsburg is going to be it's going to have a spider right over here at this location. I'm going to slowly zoom in just to give you an indication of
I'm gonna collect the spider bone. I'm gonna restuff it.
Looks like we've got a prowler on our hands.
That's it. Quit. Okay. The last checkpoint was like a few seconds ago.
I got it! The message was using some kind of qubit-based algorithm, but I built a decoder table, which was actually kind of genius of me because
That's great, Yankee. What does the message say?
it's an address. Looks like an old subway terminal. Been out of service since the 80s. Think it's a trap?
Nah, doesn't have a trappy vibe.
What kind of vibe then?
I have no idea. And that's what scares me.
This just happened a lot in this game for some reason.
Those people can't fight off symbiotes on their own. Excuse me. You don't want them! You want me! Man, these things don't quit.
We're ending it halfway, really.
If they're not burning something, they're trying to brand someone. crashing my fight or am I crashing yours?
Crashing crime, dude!
The flame!
You can't keep this!
Symbiote mode.
Just trying to keep up with you. Yankee, you seeing this?
Bro, what the hell is happening?
Look at this, a spider hero. We're all saved.
Hi. Who are you?
Me? I'm just a bartender who does favors for people every now and then. And I've learned that rogue spider bots are dangerous and bad for business. Let me take those off your hands.
Whoa!
Thank you, Spider-Man. We can always count on you to do the right thing.
You're welcome?
And if Miguel comes looking for these, tell him finders keepers.
Wait, who's Miguel?
What the hell was that?
I wish I knew.